Okay, this. Hey guys, welcome to my stream. Today I'll be playing Sonic, every Sonic game in Sonic Origins, and every Sonic game I have in my PlayStation 5. And this is the first part of this adventure. And now, today we'll complete Sonic 1 for this part, and then I'll end the stream after. And in the next part, we'll finish Sonic 2 with the Chaos Emeralds, of course. Now we'll choose this one and start a new game. Right. And by the way, I want to thank you all for 125 subscribers. I really appreciate it. I am really happy. Oh, someone's watching. Hello, welcome to my stream. Today, back to the topic. Thank you for 125 subscribers. You cannot believe how much I'm grateful for everything you did to subscribe to me and stuff. You're actually helping me achieve my dream to become a popular YouTuber. Sure, I'm not completely popular yet, but 125 subscribers is actually really good, at least to me. And I am super grateful that you all just subscribe to my channel. And I'm not begging for subscribers right now. I'm just very happy that you just came in and joined. By the way, I want to talk about the future plans of the voice acting. So the voice acting. Firstly, we'll do BFDI, and we'll finish it to the latest episode, and we'll continue it every episode. What I'm trying to say that every new episode we'll post the new episode on our channel, but in Slovak, of course. Then we'll start Inanimate Insanity and do the same, basically, like in BFDI, but now in Inanimate Insanity. Then we'll do Excellent Entities, which will do the same thing, but we're not completely sure if we're still gonna do Excellent Entities, because it has some good jokes, but sometimes not good. I'm not trying to say it's bad. I really like it, it's very funny. But Season 1 has these weird scenes that I'm a bit afraid to show on the internet, because I promised this channel is family friendly, well, until I turn 18. I'm not saying that I'll be doing violent stuff or anything. I'll just, not swear on this channel or anything until I'm 18, because then I will be at least appropriate till then. So, but I think when we finish those videos, we can move on to the next show, which will be... We haven't really talked about this topic yet, but I think we can work on Eddsworld, at least I think. I hope we don't get copyright, because we'll give them credit every episode we voice over. So, I hope they're not gonna cancel us or be mad at us, because we're just having fun. We are just trying to have some fun voice acting. We're not trying to replace them or anything. Or anyone. This is just pure fun and entertainment for people who don't know English, properly, and just for fun as well. We're not forcing anyone to voice act. It's pure fun and just enjoy. But now, if someone doesn't want to voice act that day, then I'll just let them be. I will just first ask why, and then I'll just say, alright, it's fine. And then we'll normally hang out. We take those voiceovers as hangouts. We don't take them as work. And I think after Eddsworld, we can do Murder Drones, Digital Circus series, and we will not swear or anything. Either we will improvise, or we will improvise the lines, or just censor them. Yeah. Those are the remaining choices we have right now. And sorry for me saying murder, I didn't want to say it. It's nothing fair to the topic, it's just me. So today I just decided to do a quick stream because I was bored and I thought to myself, like, why not? And I was about to do my homework, and I did, and now we're streaming. Because I was just bored and I had the entertainment since I was glad I could just relax and stuff. So I decided why not stream and stuff, yeah. And I get that I don't get any super form in Sonic 1. But it's just like a big achievement. Oh. It's just like a cool to get Chaos Emeralds even though it feels like it's complete, and you'll get a good ending as well. But you can still play a complete Sonic 1 without getting Chaos Emeralds. The Chaos Emeralds are almost completely useless in Sonic 1. Well, except the fact that they make you a good ending. But yeah, just try and collect this Chaos Emeralds, but if you can, you just don't have to. Only if you want to. But either choice. By the way, I am, I don't know if I should say this. I don't know if anyone cares, but... Oh yeah, of course. School of Nature. So, I got into School of Nature in May 19th, of course. Oh, free kids. And the day started off with me waking up early in the morning, earlier a lot than I normally go to school too, because I was just so excited. I woke up in like 6 a.m. at least. And I went downstairs to get breakfast, and my dad was making me free lunches, so I just don't get hungry in the bus. And, I had my backpack, my, suitcase ready and stuff. I ate breakfast and started to get ready because my parents said, like, you can go get ready soon because we're going to go soon. Like, get out of the house so we can go to School of Nature. So then we got to school, and basically there was a whole every class to almost from 5th grade to 9th grade classes. And I am in 7th grade. So I obviously was trying to find my 7th grade class, and my best friend, Philip, was actually waving at me, which is one of our voice actors. And then I just came up to him smiling with my parents, because some of the students' parents were there. Our class teacher, who is a male teacher, is really cool, had this cap, I really liked it, and I was like adventurous. And he was just signing up those kids that have allergies and stuff, and while the other younger kids, like 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st, and grades, they were supposed to stay in school. But they got the School of Nature this week too, just a week in first. And then soon, we and our parents were starting to get out of school because we were about to go to the bus that was supposed to take us to School of Nature. We put our suitcases in a space where the bus had. I purposely kept placed it next to Philip's, because so we don't confuse them, because a lot of them look like mine, like similar suitcases. So I just put mine next to Philip's, so we don't confuse them. And it worked, it was great. And my parents just stood there after we left in the bus, and then they just left. Then we were at the bus for an hour, 2 hours and a half. Then we gone to a gas station, which was cool because it was a bit stretch, and I could buy something like a snack or something. I did, and it was good. It was raining, and it was comfortable. I had my friends there and stuff. We were super. Sorry, I was stretching. Then we were starting to cheer because we finally got to School of Nature. We were there. And there were these animators that were supposed to entertain us. They were welcoming us. And one of them actually helped me carry my suitcase because it was extremely heavy and I had to carry it up the stairs because I had my room with my other 3 friends and roommates. Basically rooms there in the 3rd floor. And I basically gone there. And, he just helped me because I'm not very strong, so he helped me with the suitcase. He was a really cool guy. We got into our rooms, and I gotta say, the rooms were very comfortable. Like, we had one single bed, other single bed, and a couple, king-size bed. I chose the singular bed. So did Peter, one of our voice actors. And Philip and Lucas, our other classmates, and Philip, our voice actors, were sleeping together. We were starting to unpack. We were laughing and stuff, and we explored other people's rooms. Some of the 5th graders had the rooms in the same floor. So did the 6th graders, 8th graders, and some 9th graders, and our other classmates. Some of them are going to be in the next voice acting in season 2 of the FDIA. Basically, I gone downstairs to the second floor, and there were a bunch of other 5th graders, 9th graders, 8th graders, I think, and my other classmates. My other classmates and I all got to a room playing Monopoly, eating snacks, playing music and stuff. It was very cool. One of my favorite activities from my class. The unforgettable trip, I would say. And I actually recorded the whole thing, but my singing was so horrible I don't think I could show it to the internet. And I think I would be a kind of... I don't think some of the kids in that video or classmates would want to be on the internet, so I'm not gonna post it. So yeah, we were just dancing there, singing, playing Monopoly and stuff. While my other 3 roommates were just chilling in my room watching TV. Yes, we had TVs in our rooms. For some reason, we didn't have a remote. We somehow turned it on from the back, and so did the other kids learn it too. At least I think. And it was super cool, we could watch TV and stuff. And and the animators called us with, they were always calling us with a certain song that was in the radio. And I can actually play you the song that they always played us. I'm gonna turn it on for you, and just give me a sec. Sorry, an ad. This is it.
Viikkoja paljon pitkiä päiviä takan. Mielenkiintoinen inakolla ja jäljiltä. Nyt on vielä nuori ja aika on tunnettu. Äijäinen
Exactly. They played us this every day when they were calling us, the animators. And we basically just gone outside for the first day. It was pretty rainy. I mean, it wasn't raining anymore, but it was kind of drenched in the streets. We went to this long parking lot. It wasn't a parking lot. I don't know if it was or anything. And we were playing this game called Death. Yes, I'm serious. It's called Death. Basically, you would just walk around and whisper to other people either die or death. If someone whispers to you death, you crouch down, signalizing you're dead. It's basically an Among Us ripoff. And when someone says hi, you're basically safe, and indicating that the person that said that to you is maybe not the murder. However, the person who is deaf could... Sounds so weird. Basically, the person who is the murderer can also say hi, so you have to be careful. and choose wisely who you will vote. Basically, when we want to know how you got chosen into murder, we basically just had to close our eyes and animators pat someone's head whenever they chose someone for the murder. And if you didn't get patted, you're basically a survivor. And luckily, I never got voted out. Sure, I got a vote, but it was unfair. It had no evidence at all. I sadly was never the death in murder. But I was kind of glad, because it's kind of more fun being the survivor. We're just running around and like idiots and stuff. And, basically, the most innocent people were always the murderers. The game, of course. And then the teachers joined us. It was really cool. I really liked that game. The first game was awesome. Then after a few hours, we got back into the cabin. We had dinner and stuff. So, the animators told us that we'll be playing another game. Definitely not outside anymore, because we're starting to turn night. And basically, we were playing another game. I wouldn't call it really a game, but we're supposed to get ourselves a nickname. It could be anything you want. It could be the Italian brain rot, a fictional character, a video game character, anyone you want. Seriously, I was serious. Even one of my classmates chose Berber Buttercream as their name, even nickname. I, of course, being one of the most biggest Sonic fans, I chose Sonic the Hedgehog as a nickname. It was really cool. And you didn't even have to announce it loudly when you were embarrassed about it. It was completely fine. And they were like super chill at first, but sometimes they were a bit toxic, but not too toxic. And then we were playing a game. We all got to a big circle. And the first game was basically where one person was walking around the circle, and one person was supposed to pat them or slap them a bit on the arm or anywhere else. And the person then walking around the circle was supposed to know who slapped them. And I did once get chosen, I think once, to be the circler, and I think I failed twice. But then I found it out eventually. I was playing the innocent role. Whenever I slapped the person's arm, I just looked away and was smiling. It was a perfect technique, because no one ever found out it was me. At least, for once, no one found out. Then one of them found out it was me. But then things started to get a bit weird, because then the game ended. And then, the animators told us the person next to us and us will kiss each other. I mean it in this way. Basically, the game ended. We were all next to each other, and the animators showcased us that the two people next to each other, every person next to each other, will have to kiss themselves, because one of the animators kissed themselves on the cheek. And we were all like, no, never, and stuff. We were just completely disgusted. We're never doing that. But thankfully, one of the 9th graders was very nice, asked if hugs count as well. And they said yes. Luckily, then everyone just hugged themselves awkwardly, not completely pretending like they didn't hear the last thing they said. And I'm very thankful we didn't kiss each other, because sure, if it was a girl, I would. But first of all, I have to know her, and second, I am not gay. I had 2 boys next to me as well, so never. So, then we got to dinner. And then I got to this one girl. I'm not gonna say her real name, because I don't wanna interrupt or anything, privacy and stuff. Basically, I had a bit of a, she had a bit of a crush on me back then. And basically I rejected her last time, which made her really hurt. But now, I started to really get feelings for her. And then I asked her if I could be with her. She was extremely shy. She was blushing and stuff, and her best friend just told her, we'll think about it. And then, she came back with her best friend, that's her bodyguard, and the best friend said, I'll talk for her. And then she said that she technically said yes. And I was happy about it. And now I have a girlfriend. I am very happy about it. I think she's very pretty, she's very cute, she's very cool. I really love her this time. I mean, in a way, I rejected her last time because I never knew her. She just straight up asked me. But that was because her best friend made her ask her that. So basically, yeah. And, now I basically love her, and so does she love me. But the thing was, our relationship was starting to get between her friendship with her best friend. Her best friend was starting to get really jealous the first day. She was starting to get really jealous. I think it was the second. Second day, we got into the morning. We basically had a buffet where you can get all you can eat. Basically, you can just pick anything you want to eat. We had cereal, bread, sausages, eggs, anything you like. Literally everything. And I would say the food there was actually kind of good. I expected worse, but it was actually pretty good. I don't know, just for some reason when I'm in a sleepover where my classmates are, I just feel so much safer. Or when I'm with my regular friends, I don't feel as safe for some reason. I don't know why. But that's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. At least, I think it's cool. I'm just think it's a bit cute. Cute that we like each other as friends so much, because not every class can get along so much. We're basically almost like a family, like kind of a family. Oh my gosh. The next day, we were climbing a steep, but not too steep, hill. And it was timing. It was worth the climb. It was fun. And it was very cool, but also very tiring. And my girlfriend was just there with her best friend, like for one of her friends, and they were like walking there. And we just went to the top where there was a big like cabin, which I don't know if it was a restaurant or a cabin or anything. Basically, one of the fifth graders got there first. I got there like 7 or so. My girlfriend went there before. And then basically, I did it. And so did all of the rest. Except one 5th grader that just gave up. And, he took a picture and ran down the hill. I only slipped once. And not gonna lie, it was pretty fun. Sadly, we weren't supposed to roll. But I'm gonna be honest, I am not surprised why they said not to roll. Because that hill was steep. Really steep down the hill. And especially it was slippery. So that would not end well. So we just ran down the hill. And then, basically, her friend got really jealous. My girlfriend's best friend was really jealous. And basically, she was just really jealous, and my girlfriend came up to me and said, "Babe, like, my best friend won't talk to me." And I just turned to her and said, "Why?" And said, she just kind of ignores me and is mad at me because I spend more time with you. And she's just jealous. Then I said if it's my fault, and she immediately said like, no, it's not my fault and stuff. And then we have different plans. But since we were so tired from the hill climbing, the animators were so nice that they let us go to a park. Which, by the way, was big, like really big. Got flat grass, a park, a very big football field, and you could just basically do anything you want. It was very cool. I would love to come back to that moment. And, my girlfriend was kind of talking to her friends, and then she just came up to her best friend and hugged each other. And I just told myself that I should let them have some space, so they can reunite completely. I know they reunited, but so they can reunite completely. Then they called me over a few hours later because I was laying into one of the park slides, because I was just bored. Then they called me over. I came there and they were just trying to show what. So I was just playfully saying like, okay. Then a few minutes later, I laid back down, but then I saw my girlfriend talking to her friend for some reason. I just randomly joined in. One of the 5th graders was starting to bother my girlfriend for some reason. I was just basically joking because he was really gullible and stuff. And I just told stuff after treasure for something behind something. He just believed it. He just walked away. It's very fun. It was a good moment, I'm not gonna lie. It's the way. Oh well. I mean, yeah. And then we just got basically to back our rooms. I forgot to attend important information about day 1. Back to day 1. Basically, a thing happened where we were having a disco party where we could just basically dance. But, dude, it was so loud. Everyone just dancing on loud music. I was starting to get really, really tired. Somehow Peter escaped without anyone noticing. And the animators somehow let me, but then the teacher said like, nah, you're staying. Dude, I was tired as heck. And somewhere other classmates. And then when we begged them basically for us to be let out, and they just said you could stay for like half an hour more. And then one of my classes started to cry because they missed their mom. And then we just basically could leave. Thankfully, I am actually so glad she did that. And we got back to our rooms. I was so exhausted. I just laid in bed and relaxed. And then I saw the big teaser, Gumball Season 7 teaser. I was extremely hyped. The return on the legendary cartoon, which carried my childhood, was finally coming back. With new voice actors, which I kinda liked. It was super cool. Their voices were cool. They even added impact frames in that teaser. Really cool. So, it was basically one of the worst discos I've ever experienced, but either way, day 1 was still very good, and I slept really well. It was very cool. I wish I could go back. But I definitely think that the school will definitely plan something great and even better for next year in 8th grade. Basically, I'm still in 7th grade, but this month I'm supposed to graduate from 7th grade. I'm about to go to 5th grade in September. It's my other. Okay, now back to the topic. Now let's move on to day 3. Day 3, we basically had breakfast and stuff. And basically, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really remember day 3. Basically, I sometimes forget a lot. But I do remember the game night. I think we came back or something. We were eating lunch. The teachers told us we have 2 hours of free time in our room. And we were like, wow, that's amazing. We immediately put our down our plates, ran to our rooms and stuff. And relaxed. I was calling with my family members because I was bored. And was texting with my girlfriend as well. She was a bit sad for some reason, and I just wanted to ask, should I comfort her to her room? Then, a few minutes later, she didn't respond, but there was a knock at the door. I answered, and saw my girlfriend leaning against the wall with her best friend, a bit sad, and I just got startled, and hung up my call, put down my headphones, and walked over to her, closed the door, and talked to her in the hallway. She was a bit sad and stuff. And I basically calmed her down. At the night, it was a game night where we basically had a challenge. Boys versus girls. A great challenge, I'm not gonna lie. But it was a bit, I'm gonna say a bit weird. Because are we seriously doing gender wars right now? Like, I'm not saying it's a gender war, but it was still a bit weird, like, boys versus girls. Like, dude, what? Basically, we had a lot of experiences, and us boys actually won by a lot of points. I think the girls had like 3 to 2 points. And we had like 6 or so, I don't remember. But I'm not flexing on it. And we just had a lot of points, and we won. And for the reward, we basically won. Like, we had education for like very short hours. Like free. And then they told us that boys will have the last class cut off by half an hour. Oh, no, not half. I think like 20 minutes. I was so happy to hear that. Then we basically had like music games where you just had to know the cartoon or movie by the music and stuff. It was pretty fun. And the best challenge of all to me was the dance-off. We just basically 5 girls versus 5 boys, a dance. I wasn't dancing with this because I was just very shy and never knew the challenge. But I was vibing back with the other boys. It was very cool. I'm not the type of guy. It was very cool. I'm not the type of guy that would embarrass himself by dancing because I'm not very good at dancing. I would just embarrass myself. But man, the music was fire. It was very good. I enjoyed every single bit of it. It was very fun. Then we just basically gone back to our rooms and slept. The 4th day came in. The 4th day, it started off a normal breakfast, and then the teachers came up with the papers and left us still in the breakfast tables just for a little bit, just announce the plans for today. Plans were the day we were going to tour through some hills. But it was a normal tour. And it was really fun. Like nature filled and stuff. And we gone there. And
there's basically a tower where you can just see the view. My girlfriend was afraid of heights, and her best friend asked, "Do you want to come with me?" And she said, "No, I have fear of heights." I have a fear of heights too, but it isn't that bad. And I just told her, I can come with you if you want. And I didn't expect her to agree so fast, but she actually agreed. She agreed regularly, and we both went up there. And it was really good. It was a good view and stuff. I was just holding her hand for comfort. It actually worked. She wasn't scared. At least a bit, but not much. And it was basically very sweet. The 8th graders were constantly complimenting us like we're a cute couple and stuff. It was pretty funny. Then, after the tour, we went back to our rooms for like half an hour. Then we just got called back, and we were grilling like some meats and stuff. And we were actually having a scavenger hunt before that. Actually, it's called Mission Impossible. They were just running around finding stuff in. The goal was just basically getting the most creative answers. They weren't supposed to, they don't have to be correct. My nose is itchy, but and basically it was very complicated and stuff. And then we just got back to grilling and stuff. We were eating and stuff. It was very cool. The 8th graders were nice to me. The animators were nice to me. We were laughing and stuff. Then after that, another disco came. But this time, it was a goodbye concert. Basically, we're just partying for the last time before going home the next day. And they basically told us that we're not gonna force us to stay there, but if we want to leave, we would have to just give them our mobile phones. Sounds fair to me, to be honest. My girlfriend told me that she's not going, and I just told her that I will not go in the disco party when she's not gonna be there. So I just told her that I'm gonna go after her group. So basically, while the party started, I got the phone in the box and walked away to her room. It was very cool. And, I don't know, it's pretty cool. But then the party got delayed for a bit, because someone fainted or fell or something. And basically, we dressed her. And my girlfriend asked her if she can go to my room. I said sure. We went there, and my found my 3 roommates there, just standing around. I asked what are they doing, and they just said that it's a bit delayed because someone fainted. And the teacher came in and said, "It's no big deal, it's completely fine, nothing is concerning, this is just a little bit of a problem. Little bit, it's not that big of a problem. It will be fixed soon, and they will call us again." And I was happy to hear that, but then I realized the clock was starting to get a bit late. Like, it was almost 10 p.m. in the night. And then they told us that the party was canceled. And I don't know why, they told us it was canceled, even though it wasn't that big of a problem. They told us it was canceled. And my girlfriend was really. It's pretty sad, but oh well. Then the next day, it was time to go. We went to breakfast, packed our bags real fast. Never mind. And we were sitting in a room where everyone was grouped in so we can go to the bus. We were just chilling for a bit. My friend Philip just went to check in the room again, just in case if we left anything there. Thankfully, he didn't go there because I left my pajamas there. For some reason, I never noticed. It was under my bed. But it was fine. Then I said Max to my girlfriend, and I found out BFDIA 20 has just released. I was so hyped. I watched it with Peter for a short time, but then we got the bus. I listened to music the whole bus ride, and then we left the bus for a quick gas stop. We had like a half an hour to be there. and then back to the bus. We were there, got back to the bus. All this kind of stuff. Then on the ride, my phone was starting to drain battery, but thankfully we were already at home. I mean, close to school. And our parents were waiting us there. That was very cool, like we were going there home. And we were super excited to go back home and tell us our adventures we had there. And if I had to rate School of Nature from 1 to 10, I would say 9 out of 10. One of the best experiences I've ever experienced. Completely worth it. It was very cool and stuff. Bunch of games, laughter and stuff. Everything was completely enjoyed. Whew. Well, that was a good story. And then we came back home. And I basically talked to my mom and dad about the trip. My dad went last week because he had to go to work. But my mom stayed with me in home where she just ordered us some takeout. And I just watched BFDIA 20 in the living room with her. It was super cool. I love that episode. I still rewatch it a bit, but not too much so I don't get tired of it. It's a good episode. And that's basically it for School of Nature. I really enjoyed it. It was one of the best experiences I've ever had. So now let's move on to a different topic. Something that we haven't talked about for a while. We could talk about the Sonic Show. I have some updates for it. The good news is, scripting was revised and is working on it. And there will also be an intro to the episode. Sad news is, it isn't animated yet. We're still scripting the storyboards and stuff, but I assure you, it's gonna come out. It's just gonna take a bit longer because I never had a good experience with animation, but I will try my best. Phew. Oh, it's spaced out. And now, I will be recording. Actually, while voice acting, I noticed a lot of bloppers. Bloppers like failed voice lines that were pretty funny. So I will be making a blopper video where every blopper voice line was from BFDI voiceover. BFDI stuff. It's not done yet, because not every episode is still voice acted. But, I will release it after releasing every episode of BFDI Slow Act Up. I will assure you that it will be released. That lane's already June. Really cool. Man, to be honest, I don't know if Hypersonic is gonna come out anymore. Because we last saw Hypersonic in Sonic 3 and Knuckles and in Sonic Origins. But I don't think he will come out in any other game. Let's be honest, as Sonic Origins and Hypersonic and Sonic Origins really count. Because they basically just had to copy Sonic 3 and Knuckles levels games to the game fully. So basically it doesn't really count. At least to me. Labyrinth Zone is one of the most annoying levels, to me at least, because it's just so slow, it doesn't let Sonic really do his own thing, and you just constantly drown. It's just purely annoying. Also, I've seen that Sonic CD and Sonic for Episode 2 on mobile is getting discontinued. That basically means that it's just getting deleted off mobile devices. Which is a bit weird, but I'm trying to see the reason. Because, let's be honest, who really plays Sonic CD and Sonic 4 Episode 2 on mobile devices these days? Really, there are so much better Sonic games over there. And basically, almost every person that knows Sonic already has a console and Sonic Origins and stuff. So it's kind of useless, almost, and it's kind of unpopular on mobile devices these days. So I don't really blame them. Finally, I'm here. Come on. Boss battle. This is the most hardest boss battles I've ever fought, because back when I was a kid, I am still a kid, but I was a little kid. I used to think that I had to beat Eggman to pass this boss battle, and all you have to do is just escape. That's it. Seriously. It's not that hard. It's easier than most. I'm gonna blame the people who didn't do. How am I supposed to pass this? Yes. I've escaped. Yes, we passed Labyrinth Zone. I think we're forgetting to get the Chaos Coins, because I think there's only one left, so we have to get the Chaos Coins now. No! Damn it. Oh. Let's ignore I said that. Ignore that I said that. Alright, we hit the jackpot. We did it. We did it. Is it just me, or are the Starlight... I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but aren't Starlight zones a bit short? I don't think that's that short. Alright. Sonic got them all. Yep, Starlight Zone. No, it doesn't matter how much you can build in depth because this is the boss fight. No! It was so close. What is that? I don't remember seeing that. Alright, the boss battle. Boom. Boom. We completed it! We passed Starlight Zone, and now the last stage. 3, 2, 1. Scrap Brain Zone, last stage. No! That was so close. I'm sorry? What? Alright, we did it! 2 more rocks! I'm gonna be real. I don't think this level's fun there's anything. Sorry for not talking much. I didn't sleep right. Oh, yeah. No. Alright, we passed Act 2. What? Oh, that playing something. You gotta be kidding me!
This is so hard!
No, I missed the bubble. No, I missed my ring. Please give me some. Yes. I give up. Of course I lose, because this game sucks. Speed on this. Let's go down. Yes. I give up. I keep losing and losing and losing in this game. Yes, checkpoint. Yes. This is the Act 4. No, I was so close. But the important thing is watching. Mhm. 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 Oh, so close. Good point. This is the longest level I've ever done in Smash. Please. Yes. Final zone, finally! Let's get this, man. Alright! That was amazing. Get here! Destroy it. Yes! We won! The good ending. Fun fact, this soundtrack will be the credit song for episode 1 of the Sonic and Friends episode. This will be the credit song. Find this one spoiler, but not. It was hard, but it was definitely one of the good games. Yay, we won! Alright guys, thank you for watching my stream. I will be... Oh, another viewer! Welcome! Sorry, you just came to the end of the stream. So, thank you for watching. I am very glad you watched the stream. I will post more voice acting dubs. The Sonic episode is going to work on. The viewer just left. And stuff. I hope you enjoyed, so goodbye.